Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This video, we are looking at the NFL Prize Picks plays for Monday Night Football. We got a marquee matchup today, Super Bowl rematch between the Eagles and the Chiefs in KC. Let's go ahead and get into it. Got 6 picks today. Got to bring out the 6th pick for this great game. As always, enjoy the videos. Please hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. You can check out the links in the description. Let's go ahead and get started. There's a free square, but I'm not waiting for Thursday. If you want to get that in, you can. Got 6 picks from the Eagles-Chiefs game. First one, we're going to spend a lot of time at the receiving yards prop. I got a bunch that I like here. First one is going to be A.J. Brown over 84.5. You know, he's been on an absolute mission this year. He's been crushing it. Had one down game last week against, 2 weeks ago. The Eagles are coming off a bye week. Both teams are coming off a bye week, so you should expect both teams to be well rested, which is good. But he was on a crazy stretch of 115-plus yard games, 120-plus yard games in a row. Came to an end against Dallas, just 66, but I think he's going to bounce back against Kansas City. We know that Chiefs defense actually played pretty well this year. Their secondary still has a lot of young pieces. They're still pretty suspect back there, so I think that, going with A.J. Brown, we know the Eagles are already missing Dallas Goedert, was going to be like their third most targeted guy usually behind Brown and Devontae Smith. So you take him out, take his probably 40, 50 yards out of the equation. Could see Brown get a little bit more. Could see Devontae Smith get a little bit more. Second pick, going Travis Kelce's in KC. The Eagles are bottom third in the league, giving up passing yards to opposing tight ends. Kelce is one of the best tight ends out there still. At this age, he's still doing pretty well. He's had some down games where teams like the Dolphins, they just took him out of the equation by double-teaming him. I don't know what kind of strategy the Eagles might implement, but I think that Kelce is still going to be looking pretty good to get you 75 yards. Eagles secondary has been one of the worst in football this season, and they've been in a lot of shootouts. At times, even in the games that they've won, they've been pretty close. They've let other teams kind of move down the field and be able to put up points and put up some good yardage. Also going to take Devontae Smith over 55. On some sportsbooks, this number's already at 60.5. So you're getting a really good number on Prizepicks right now at 55.5. We know that there is no Dallas Goedert, so that's going to help Devontae Smith's targets. And I think that Hurts is going to throw for a decent amount of yards today. Even though, people might say this game might be a little bit lower scoring, I think, both teams are probably going to be in the 20s at least. And I'm taking both of these Eagles. They're going to be the two most targeted players on the team. The fourth one is going to be the fourth over receiving yards is Rashee Rice. He's playing about 60+% of snaps. It's basically him and Justin Watson. Their wide receiver core has kind of been really, it's really not been as good as has been in years past, but it's been Rice, Watson, and Valdez-Scantling is the guys that are getting most work. You got Sky Moore mixing in. You got Tony playing just a handful of snaps, although his number is really low at 6.5. But I'm taking Rice. He's the guy that lines on the outside. He gives you some size. He can be targeted. Unlike Valdez-Scantling, just a deep threat for the most part. Watson is a guy that's not really going to be utilized in red zone situations just with his size. And then Sky Moore, same deal. He's not the biggest out there. So I think Rice is going to get his opportunities today. I'm taking him over. Going over to passing yards, I'm taking Hurts over 236.5. I could see, if Mahomes is on his A game and they put up points, Eagles are going to be throwing a lot. And we're taking the two receivers to go over yards. So if that happens, it's probably pretty likely that Hurts throws for over 236. So do a little bit of a correlation there. Got Kelce and Rice over their yards. And then for the final one, passing touchdowns, 2+ for Patrick Mahomes. On sportsbooks, over 1.5 is like minus 200 on some, minus 195, minus 225 on some. So 2+ on Prizepicks. Very likely he'll get you at least 2. There's a chance he can get you 3. With Mahomes. But those are the 6 picks I'm looking at. Just going with the guys that are going to be out there on the field, the stars, not messing around with guys that might only play a handful of snaps or anything like that. So that's what I got. Best of luck. Thank you for watching. We're going to have a great game tonight. Hopefully we can hit this pick as well. And I will catch you all next time.